Okay, I want to ask you something. What if I told you that right now, as you're watching this, an AI is helping to decide who gets bombed? Yeah, seriously. I'm not talking about some sci fi movie. This isn't a prediction for 2050. It's happening right now, March 2026, in a real war. And the crazy part, I have an AI engineering student. This is supposed to be my world. And even I didn't see this coming so fast. Stick with me for just a few minutes, because what's unfolding is going to completely change how you think about AI forever. All right, let's get into it. This all kicked off on February 28th, 2026. That's when the United States and Israel launched a major military operation against Iran. And the scale of this was just staggering. We're talking over 1,000 targets hit in the first 24 hours alone. Now, to give you some perspective on that, that's nearly double the scale of the entire shock and awe campaign from the 2003 Iraq invasion. It's a whole different ballgame. And the human cost? Well, it's already immense. As of today, we know at least 1,900 people have been killed, and that includes over 200 children. But here's the thing, the detail that isn't leading the nightly news. This is what many are calling the world's very first AI-powered war. So what does that even mean? How is an AI actually fighting? Well, the US military has confirmed they're using advanced AI tools. And the system at the absolute heart of it all is called the Maven Smart System. So this is it, the Maven Smart System, and how it works is pretty wild. Maven basically uses AI to sift through just enormous amounts of data, satellite feeds, intelligence reports, you name it, all to help commanders make decisions faster than an enemy can possibly react. And get this, running inside of it is an AI model called Claude. Yep, that Claude. The same one millions of us use every day for things like emails and homework. And the difference in speed is just stark. Before this, a human military analyst could take days to pore over satellite images and intelligence reports. Now, an AI system like this can do that same work in a matter of seconds. The military is calling it a superpower. A lot of other people are calling it terrifying. And this is where the whole conversation takes a deeply disturbing turn. Because when you're moving at that kind of speed, what happens when the algorithm gets it wrong? On the very first day of this war, a U.S. strike hit a girls' elementary school in southern Iran. At least 168 people were killed. Most of them were just school children. The official military response is that the incident is under investigation. They're stressing that AI wasn't responsible, and their go-to line is this quote, "Humans always make the final call." But let's really think about that for a second. If an AI is feeding you targeting data, telling you something is a valid military target, and a human just clicks confirm in 3 seconds because they've learned to trust the system, can we really call that human decision-making? That line is getting so blurry. And in this case, when that line blurs, kids die. And this AI-powered conflict, it doesn't stop with bombs and missiles. It's also being fought online in what's basically a war on truth itself. The New York Times found over 110 AI-generated images and videos spreading like wildfire in just the first 2 weeks of the fighting. We're talking fake satellite images, deep fakes of officials, old footage being passed off as new. It's gotten to the point where we literally cannot tell what's real anymore. It got so surreal that the White House actually posted these hype videos, mixing real strike footage with what looked like something from a Call of Duty game. I mean, it had a plus 100 score popping up on screen. Senator Tammy Duckworth, who's a war veteran herself, had a simple, powerful response. War is not a video game. Look, as someone who's studying AI engineering, I genuinely love this technology. I truly believe it has the power to cure diseases, to help us solve climate change. But this war is forcing all of us to ask a question we'd probably rather avoid. What happens when the most powerful technology ever built is put in the hands of the most powerful military ever built? And here's the problem. Our diplomacy is just moving at a snail's pace compared to the technology. Sure, the UN passed a resolution back in December 2025. Yeah, there's a big global meeting scheduled for June 2026. But while the diplomats are preparing their speeches, bombs guided by algorithms are falling right now. So, here's the bottom line. That clear, neat line we all once imagined between AI as a helpful tool and AI as a weapon, it's gone. It just doesn't exist anymore. This is our new reality. This is what AI looks like in 2026. It's not just chatbots anymore, it's real consequences and real lives. So I want to end by asking you directly, do you think AI should ever be used in war? Let me know down in the comments. I genuinely want to know what you think about all this.